you're looking for a team to clear Immersive Theater, Feature Repeater, and Immortal Repeater, I got you covered. In this video, I'll go over 2 heroes that will clear this content. One of them you'll need to farm shots for, and the other you get for free early in the game. Firstly, let me explain to you why bringing 2 heroes of different elements is crucial here. If you look at the act, recommended elements are highlighted for each of them. If you press the question mark, you'll notice that we will do extra 400% damage if we bring an advantage over the element of the boss and the monsters. However, in this game, if you don't have an advantage, even if you're neutral with the element, you will do 50% reduced damage. So if you notice you can't kill the enemies, for example, if I bring Rebecca, I might still brute force through this, okay, I can still push myself through that, but I'll have easier time using the right heroes. And here are the 2 that cleared the whole theater. And here are the 2 heroes that were able to clear Immersive Theater up to Act 2 in the Immortal repertoire. So, the first hero, you'll need to farm her. Her name is Lynn. Lynn is the Pyro damage dealer. I don't have great stats on her, so if you have better, you will do way better. So what you should focus is Pyro attack, skill damage, skill duration, and skill efficiency. And I'll explain why. If we go to her skill set, we will be constantly spamming her buff, which turns her into an AoE auto-aim bot where she just clears the whole battlefield of the enemies. So what does it scale with? You can see that it will cost initial sanity cost that can be reduced by increasing skill efficiency. If you build her with skill efficiency and skill duration, you will reduce the sanity cost per second, and you really want to reduce that as you want to be in that form, in that zone as long as possible. Her shooting damage will be based on skill damage, and wow, that's why we're building her with skill damage. Max in fire range, we want to have as big range as possible to basically cover the whole battlefield. And this is where our damage will be coming from. When it comes to weapons, while she prefers great swords, we will use Wayne Ref. You got it. For clearing the story at certain points, I don't remember where and exactly, but you get that weapon, and the reason why we use this weapon is because it will grant us 25% skill damage, and she does scale with skill damage, so that makes sense. When it comes to range weapons, if you get X-Crest Duo, this will increase the skill damage furthermore, so it's a really good option. However, I don't have it and I managed to clear it, mainly using the free bow that we get for reaching the trial rank 45. This increased the skill duration, which comes in handy, as this will reduce the sanity cost per second. I will definitely make an in-depth build for Lynn once I get better equipment. But for the time being, let's focus on the demon wedges. So there are 3 most important ones. First one, for our case, will be Serenity, Typhon's Prime Serenity, which restores additional sanity by 7.0 for you and your teammates every 3 seconds, which increase the passive sanity recovery we do, and we need that to have a high upkeep on our ultimate. We also need to use Adjust Slot Track, which will require one of the track shift modules to reduce the tolerance required for it to be able to use Ifrit's Devouring Wildfire at 5, as well as this will increase the skill damage. And when we deal damage, we'll gain 1 stack of increased attack that stacks up to 120 stacks. On top of that, we will use Covenant's Blaze Eternity that will increase our attack and skill duration. Then we will use everything that is supporting us with extra attack, max sanity, skill efficiency, and skill damage if we can, depending on what you own. I don't have access to any good resonance wedges, so I'm using the basics ones. I made sure I just got them to level 3. If you don't know where to get diamond wedges that you need, go to the casket, look for the one you need, and it will tell you where to go and farm it. When it comes to weapon diamond wedges, I don't really have a good ones, so I used whatever I had, focused on some extra crit rate attack, but if we could get some extra crit chance like I did here or any other benefits, that would work. But sadly there's none that boost skill damage or anything with skills. And similar on the bow, just your typical wedges that you can use, focusing on mag, the capacity to have extra arrows available, but they are not important, because all of your damage will be coming through this skill. Another important thing is getting 0 of any level, any quality. Why? Because when we press a support skill, we will restore 9 sanity, which is what we want. We want extra sanity, and there's not really much of an option for anything else. When it comes to your supports that will be with you on the battlefield, they don't really matter unless you can bring a pyro one with Lynn. They don't really matter that much. They will help you clean, so I would definitely suggest bringing some kind of support alongside, as that will add extra healing, etc. But in the end, just bring your highest leveled supports. Now on to our another hero, an emo hero that will clear the right side. We will use the pig and the lady. So yes, Truffle and Filbert, while being support with healing and max HP, they are still doing a lot of damage. Most of our damage will be coming from this buff where we ride the pig. We do a lot of damage, over 12,000 per auto attack, smashing through our enemies. And I don't really have a good build for her, as everything I did is very base, and that was enough to clear the whole right side. But if you bring skill damage, you'll do just so much better. Her demon wedges are also very basic, mainly looking for that skill damage. So this Zephyr here grants us 30% skill damage, and this one grants us overall stats like attack, HP, defense, and resolve. Everything else is trying to find this max sanity and extra skill damage as well to maximize our damage output. I don't have good weapon for her, so I just gave her my highest leveled weapon, which is Siren Kiss, just to deal extra damage, and basically that's it. Same with my range weapon, I just gave her my highest leveled one, and it was all good. So whatever you have will work, and these are the demon wedges that I used with her range weapon, and here are the ones that I used with the melee weapon. And at this stage, genuines don't really matter once again, but I brought this one to have this passive 0.8% animal damage increase. I plan to cover the rest of the acts available in the Immersive Theater in the next videos, so make sure you press that subscribe button and give me a like if you found this video useful. This channel will be dedicated to Duet Night Abyss, so expect more videos coming out once I farm some equipment. Also, if you're playing on European server, send me an invite so we can play together, as the game is so much better if you can enjoy it with other players. Once again, thank you for watching, stay safe, bye!